Hello and welcome to your Astrological Vibrations for Tuesday, March 7th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is the universe always guides me. All I need to do is show up. And we are asking you, we as in spirit coming through me saying, we are asking you to show up today. It's not going to be an easy astro day. It's a tough day. There's two kind of different things that are aiding in this toughness. So the first energy that's, bringing up the intensity is the water energy. Water energy brings emotions. And, to be fair, on this planet, we are not really taught to handle and deal with emotions. And so that's the number one tough thing. The moon in Cancer, bringing up the emotions. At the same time, that moon in Cancer just wants to feel comfortable. It just wants to feel safe. It just wants to feel nurtured. It's like, it's a little crab going into a shell being like, I'll just be in here, okay? So we've got the moon in Cancer bringing that up. And the moon in Cancer today is making strong feeling connections. There is a grand trine in water. It's not exact. It's not going to be exact through any of these days, all these degrees around, but it's just going to kind of be evolving through the day. So we have the moon and we have Vesta. Vesta, which is our priestess energy. It's the inner fire within us. It's where the feminine, the yin energy is at home within any of us. We have those in Cancer, those energies in Cancer, holding that for. We then have in Pisces energy, we have Mercury, the Sun, Chiron, and Pallas holding the Pisces energy. And so the moon and Vesta are connecting to all of these energies, bringing in the mystical, bringing in the magical, and also sometimes bringing in the fog, like, whoa, this is so beyond my concept of anything I'm able to grasp mentally. And then holding space in Scorpio, we have Lilith, which we talked about yesterday. Lilith is going through these boxes in Scorpio, going through these old wounds in Scorpio, being like, this doesn't serve anymore, this doesn't serve anymore, this isn't empowering me, I gotta transform, I've gotta transmute these energies. And so those combinations of those energies are stirring up old emotional stuff. Old emotional stuff is getting stirred. The pot is being stirred. Now, any of this stuff that comes to the surface, any of these emotions that come to the surface, this is for a reason. It's because you are not meant to hold on to this stuff, and there's gold beneath these old energies. But the only way out is through. This may be a false belief. I don't know. I don't know everything. But I am not of the belief that we can usually make it through stuff without having some semblance of understanding it, some notion, whether it's through a feeling, whether it's through a physical release, whether it's through an emotional release, whether it's through another release that I don't even know about. Usually there needs to be some part of our consciousness, and any of those things, soul, spirit, body, mind, whatever, that works with it. And so these things are coming up, and on one level or another, and being that we have all this feeling energy, it may be through your emotions, through your feelings, these things need to be processed. So it's not bad that you're feeling. This is actually a really positive sign through today. If you are feeling stuff, slow down, don't rush through it, feel it so you can release it. Feel it so you can be on your way with it, Don't rush the process. Don't be like, okay, click, done, next. Just let it be, let it unfold. Let the universe guide you through whatever is coming up for and through you. That's the thing. When you let go and I don't know what to do with this thing that's happening, then you can be present with yourself, and that's where spirit will come in and just guide you through, give you whatever it needs. And a lot of times it is just that stillness. It is just that slowing down. Okay, just this moment right now. Let me breathe through it. Let me hold myself. Let me tell myself it's okay. Let me realize whatever lessons I need to realize through it. And then suddenly it's like, I can breathe again. That's what feeling better always feels like to me. Oh, I can breathe again. Okay, here I am breathing. So all you need to do is show up for that. So as the moon connects to Neptune to kick off the day, our intuition has got us on this. Our guides have got us on this. The sun and the moon are also connecting to that. That's such a strong emotional energy of support at 17 degrees. The 1, which is the heart, 7, which is spirit, and then 8, yourself, the heart and spirit, or your soul and spirit connecting in this infinite loop, being like, we've got you. You can do this. We've prepared you for this. Everything that you've been through has prepared you for this. The moon is also connecting to Mercury. And so Mercury, now at 18 degrees, that's that 9. That 9 is giving you the strength, it's giving you the fire, and it's giving you the passion to move through this. Again, as you listen, as you know that Spirit is showing up for you in this. Now, what I think may complicate these things a little bit, complicate the Grand Trine and fire, or Grand Trine and water, water energy, is we also have a cardinal square, cardinal cross. So this moon in Cancer is activating, I said we're going to have this tightening and expanding of the T-square energies. Well, the moon in Cancer is both tightening and expanding it as once by adding its element in. Now, the great thing is the moon moves super fast. So this is like today, and then tomorrow is a whole other story. So today we are being stretched. We are being stretched in our foundations. We are being stretched in how we are leading ourselves. And I feel like part of this stretch is, can you show up for yourself in this emotional energy? Can you show up in this emotional turmoil? Can you remember who you are even as this stuff is surfacing? Even as, a lot of these things stem from unworthy, rejection, betrayal. A lot of these wounds, that's where they come from. And so it's like getting into the I am beyond. Uranus will be holding that space for your I am beyond. Mars will be holding that space for your I am beyond. Venus, newly retrograde in Aries, is holding and expanding your space of the I am beyond. I am not, I'm not these wounds, but these wounds can help shape me and help enhance my experience, help expand my experience. Whew, so much. So we have the moon meeting up and squaring Venus, and then the moon's going to oppose Pluto. The moon is going to square Jupiter, and the moon is going to square Uranus energy. Now, at the same time that the moon is meeting up and opposing Pluto, the moon, or Mercury, and Pluto are also connecting. So the moon's connecting to Pluto in that intuition, and then the moon is connecting to the moon is connecting to Mercury in the intuition. Then the moon's connecting to Pluto, and then Mercury and Pluto are also connecting in. So ahas are really available. But again, this is like be still and listen energy. I've got the inner voice card. This is the High Priestess. So if you are able to slow down and allow through your process to not take this personally, the Thunderbolt is a great card. A lot of people say that, but it's such a great card because this is a card of transformation. And to me, this card, like, if you look, these thunderbolts, like where this is happening, yeah, there's some chakra stuff going on, but it's mostly because, like, the brain, the mind is kind of getting its mind blown. And a lot of this is about the ego. And a lot of these boxes, a lot of these things that this miser is holding, a lot that needs to come up and be released in this energy is those old things that have hurt your ego and wounded your ego, and then because your ego got, hurt by it and held on to it, it's infiltrated in and moved through the chakras. And so this to me is like, look at it. It's being released, it's having a breakthrough from here, and then like it's moving on through here. And what needs to be released is being released. This is powerful energy. It is not easy by any means, but it is powerful energy. And if you can approach it like that, and if you can approach it as, how am I showing up for myself? What do I need to understand, universe? If there's anything I need to understand, let me see it. I'm willing to know. I'm willing to know how I can show up for myself. I'm willing to know how I can show up for myself and feel better. Because I think that's always such a goal for so many of us, is like, I want to feel good. I want to feel good. I want to feel safe in my skin. I want to feel like I'm doing my purpose I came for. I want to feel good. I think that's the ultimate goal of this moon in Cancer today, as it's making all these connections. How can I feel good? How can I feel better? Well, a little shakeup's needed, but this is okay. Listen to your intuition. It is flowing. It is being guided. It is guiding you through. Your guides are with you. Your angels are with you. Your helpers are with you. Can you show up in this? Can you be centered and anchored in this energy? I have one of the Tosha Silver prayers, poems, I don't know what to call them, but let what needs to go, or I guess let what wants to come, come. Let what needs to go, go. If it's mine, it will stay. If it's not, better, something better will replace it. And so working with that energy and just being still in this moment to allow this energy to happen. I don't know if that's helpful, but I hope it's helpful because, I mean, that's the overall message. Transformation is happening. Transformation will happen if you can stand up and accept this. And ultimately, I also have the Three of Cups. This being human is a guest house. Every day, a new emotion. Sometimes it is a storm that clears you out, and sometimes it's a light and fluffy joy. Mimi paraphrasing The Guest House by Rumi. But whatever it is, celebrate it because it's coming to help you reach your next stage. You can't get to where you're going when you're stuck with this. And this miser is just all these hurts, all these wounds that you're holding on to. And we all do it. You know, it's not shame. We all do it. But that's why we need these powerful astro days to shake us up and wake us up, you know, a little bit more from the haze. We need these astro days to release us from the haze. Okay, there I am rhyming again. So, perfect card when I pulled this today because I was like, oh my god, am I going to pull the Tower card from this? No, I think I pulled something even spookier than the Tower card in this thing. I pulled the Eight of Swords. Let's see if you can see. There's spiders and snakes and it's a labyrinth and I'm reading the whole thing because it's good. The children of the Eight of Swords are walking through a cave or labyrinth that represents a soul journey into unknown territories. A labyrinth often has one winding path that leads towards an ultimate goal. It's often used in initiate procedures. When deep transformation occurs, we are often guided into the secret places of our minds in order to resolve old karmic patterns and subliminal fears. Eastern mystics say that the true self resides in the cave of the heart, and we must go there to restore our wisdom. The spider represents the enigma of our web, which weaves in and out of itself. Our minds are similar. We reshape and recreate our thoughts continuously. The snake, you see a little snaky here? A little snake right there. The snake coiled in a figure 8. So today we have, it's an 8-day, 17 degrees, that's an 8. And here's the 8 of Swords. We got this 8 energy working for us. That's Saturn asking us to show up. The snake, coiled in a figure 8, the symbol of infinity, is the psychic power and the life force within. The snake reminds us of the ancient Kundalini energy, wisdom, that travels up and down our spines. That, to me, is that 9 energy, that passion, that Shakti moving forth within us. It's been likened to the fiery dragon sleeping within the root chakra. And the root chakra is where we can feel our safety. And this is where we want to feel safe. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel like, I want to feel good. Working with this root chakra energy, helping us feel that good. And Lilith and Scorpio, shaking up the boxes held in that root chakra energy. The ability to readapt in life situations is essential if we are to successfully respond to the calling for change and maturation. We may feel that this is a trying time. Put worries aside, you are entering a sacred journey. Overcoming fear is possible if you are willing to confront its deceptive face. Perhaps you are not honoring this time of initiation. The way to do so is to illuminate the deep fears that block your life and be ready to come to terms with their potent meanings. This is a unique opportunity to clean the house of your psyche. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And this is going to move fast. This is going to be through today. Today is going to feel tough. It's going to be intense. And then it's going to move on. And you know, Wednesday will chill. It'll be a little bit more chill. Well, still a little stuff, but we'll be more chill compared to this. So, that's it for today. Good luck maneuvering this energy. Be good to yourself. And also recognize that anyone out there is also feeling this energy too in their own way, however it affects them in their personal chart. Speaking of personal charts, you can always book a reading with me if you want to dive in deeper into what is going on with you. That's it. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.